This will be my children's absolute favorite. If I make it every day, they'll eat it every day and never complain. Quesadilla, and normally we make it with breast meat. I mean, they don't eat any other chicken part, breast only. Breast by itself is very, I'd say, bland. No, bland, I'm sorry. Okay, it's okay, it happens. Blend by itself. That's why I normally cook it first and then I season it heavily with 1000 spices. I'll show you how. First, let's cook it. I'll add enough water to cover the chicken and even more, because when it cooks, it simmers down. You want to have full water. And you cook until it's fully cooked, 35 to 45 minutes. It depends how young the chicken was. So the younger, the faster it cooks. I don't think this was pretty young. I didn't ask the age. Okay, let's cook this and I'll grab my spices. This is only half of my spices. But I want to cover the lid so it boils faster. As soon as it starts boiling, I'm going to remove the lid, remove the skim, and let it cook forever. By the time I was getting out all my 100 spices, this started boiling. And it's a good idea to remove all this fluffy stuff. Almost done. And I'm gonna reduce the heat and cook it on a low heat. I mean, probably everyone knows how to cook chicken. Just in case someone doesn't. First time cooking chicken. Okay, you stay here. Normally I don't do this, but since we're filming a special occasion, I season the chicken as I go. Normally, you know, you have the pre-cut chicken and you go with your hand by eyeballing things. But I just want to let you know the ingredients, I mean the seasonings and the spices. And for you, I'm sure everyone goes by their preferences. Some of these, if you don't like it, just skip it. Nothing will happen if you don't add, for example, dried parsley. I'm adding cumin, probably less than a half teaspoonful. I like using, it's not, turmeric. Also half a teaspoonful or less than half a teaspoonful. Jalapeno pepper, this is crushed red chili. It's a little spicy. You don't like it spicy, leave it out. It's less than a half teaspoonful. I like adding paprika. It's not spicy, but it gives nice color. I'm gonna also use pepper paste. It gives even better color. Garlic, I like using normally fresh garlic, but since I have powdered garlic, I'll use powdered. I use coriander, half a teaspoon, and curry, also half a teaspoon or less than half. See, I don't measure it, but I have to tell you what I use. Black pepper, a good amount, half a teaspoon. Bear with me, this is gonna take a while. The chicken looks ready, cooked, and even if it's not fully cooked, we're gonna continue cooking it when we season and add some of this bouillon or broth. This is water because there's basically no chicken in there, just the blind breast. So let me take this out and let it cool down. I can set this outside to cool down, but there are lots of animals that like chicken in our surroundings, so I'll leave it inside. A good tablespoon of red pepper paste. Trust me, it gives beautiful color, and not only, it also gives wonderful flavor. And I normally grind my onion, a tablespoon or half an onion. It's not important to grind it, but since my kids are very picky, if they see an onion piece in their food, I may get complaints, so I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk my reputation of being a good mother, so I'm not gonna add chopped onions, but you feel free to add chopped onions, although I know this is not the way of making a traditional or classic quesadilla, but I always make things to our likings, and this came out to be our favorite. It really tastes amazing. Okay, I'm waiting for the chicken to cool down a little bit. It's cooled down pretty much. We can go ahead and slice it into small pieces, or simply with your hands tear them apart. That works too. I'll slice it just like so. Bite-sized small pieces. By the way, I forgot to add the salt. Usually at the end I add the salt and let it cook around 5 minutes just to absorb the salt. This time I forgot. It happens. No worries, you can always add it at the end. I'll put this in the same pot, add some olive oil, salt, all the ingredients. I tasted the chicken, that's how I remembered. All my ingredients go into the same pot, cook it a little bit, add some of that juice or broth, cook along with the juice to give it some tender and moist texture, and it's ready. I'll add the salt to my taste. I can always add more if you like. I can always add more if you like. I'll taste it, of course. And all these ingredients plus olive oil, and also I like adding a piece of butter at the end when it's all ready, because the breast itself has no fat, it has no life in it, so when you add those extra full fat ingredients, it makes it very lively. So yeah, let me do this. I'll cook this on medium heat, and as soon as it starts to sizzle, I'll add about a cup of this broth and cook some more. Taste the salt, add the butter, let it melt, then it's ready. Hi Anushas. Kids are back from school. I'll just stir this a couple of minutes. Hi! He's the quesadilla monster. Utan. ¿La ves?
Yeah.
Now I'm adding the bouillon and simmering it down a little bit more. Oh, don't forget the butter. Now this is delicious just like this. You can eat with rice or noodles, or I don't know, mashed potato. It will go very well. But we make it as quesadilla. This is very bright colored quesadilla. This time, I don't know, probably I went wild on red seasonings and pepper paste. Wild. Look, all the juices have simmered now, but you do want to leave some of the juices. You want kind of moist and dripping quesadilla. That's how we like it. I'll add a slice of butter and turn it off. I mean the heat off. My station is ready. For some reason I can't find any other tortillas. I remember buying bigger ones. I make with large ones normally. And this kind of cheese, or any shredded Monterey Jack or cheddar Monterey Jack, asadero and queso quesadilla cheeses into a delightful tasting mix. It's great for tacos, quesadillas, burritos. Okay, any of these cheeses will work just fine. Griddle is ready, preheated. Let's make it. First I kind of toast the inside part of the bread like a DJ. Because for some reason I think this is not fully baked bread. That's why I like pre-baking. I mean finishing the baking. And just like so. A little bit cheese. Or go heavy if you're a cheese person. Not cheesy person. Some of the delicious spicy mixture. It came out a little bit more on a red side, peppery side this time. A little bit more cheese on top. Just like so. And this one goes on top. Press it. And give me 2 minutes. We like it very golden, crispy and bright color quesadillas. No pale quesadillas. Just like so. 2 more minutes and it's ready. And this is the last one. I found even smaller ones, the tortilla bread. Okay, let me turn this off. And let's call the guy who likes quesadilla more than anything. Beg? What? Were you waiting behind the doors? Oh, damn these kids. Okay, you want the small one or the medium?
Yeah.
Medium? Okay, let me cut it, okay? Because it's too big. And I use pizza slicer for this process. There you go. Oh, the meat fell. And tell Papa your opinion.
It's good.
It's delicious?
Mm-hmm.
He needs to first try it, swallow it, and then say his opinion, but he's so in a hurry. Let me try it. It's so well spiced and seasoned. You don't need anything else.
That's good.
It's good? If you say so. That's it. I'll write a recipe by eyeballing the ingredients. Check it out in the description. Hope you like it, guys, and thank you so much for watching. If you subscribe, I'll be very appreciative. See you soon. I love you.
Me too.
No, not really. No, not at all.
Wrócisz kurze?